Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star.
Each bottle is $6 right now. Now we're gonna see if we have any ideas for these because she interacts with them differently. Okay, Moj.
Dancing to the limbo, stuck here in the middle. You tell me that it's simple, but I could paint 1,000 different pictures of what is.
Good morning. It is almost 10 o'clock. I am outside of the gym right now. I have some errands to run today before we get into schoolwork, and I have a lot of schoolwork today. I don't have class and I don't have to work today, so it's completely just up to me to get my shit done. So I'm gonna bring you along with me. Okay, let's go because the gym is probably gonna be packed. I'm actually dead. I'm just at the PetSmart. It's right by my gym, so I think I have to get Mochi some weight management kibble. These guys are like playing tag or something. Look at that one.
Oh, can you feel the air right now?
This is a giant Apple Watch, but like for dogs, and you can like hide treats in here and they can pull these out.
No, let's just flow.
We are at Shoppers. I swear I can never leave Shoppers without spending like so much money. I've been looking for a self-tanner, a new self-tanner, because I ran out. And Saint Tropez, each bottle is $6 right now. Yeah, I'll take all three. I need like a coil hair tie because they're like the best for your hair. Sale, $2 instead of $10 for like 2 or 3. Screw that. I walked in there to get sunscreen and I came out spending like $120. Haul. This is the Lunar New Year box set from La Roche-Posay, including the full-size 50 milliliters of sunscreen, a vitamin C, a micellar water, and a plumping serum. That's a good deal, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because the sunscreen alone is like $30. Then, so the woman at the beauty section, when I came in, I asked her for a sunscreen that isn't greasy, and she recommended the Lise Watier sunscreen and the Clarins, but I wanted 50 plus SPF, so I got the Clarins instead. Honestly, this was $30 and the same price as a full size tube of the sunscreen. Plus you get a lip oil, plus you get a scrub. I don't do scrubs, but my mom does, so I think she'll like that. So I needed a better hair tie, and my boss actually lended me her coil hair tie. I loved it. I never returned it. I also broke it. The Blowout Professor, I think, on TikTok, he recommended the coils as a gentler way to tie up your hair.
So how should I be sleeping? Because this is all messed up in the morning. Well, how are you sleeping with it right now? Well, I don't know what to do, so I just let it do whatever it wants. Okay, let's tweak that though. The best way to sleep is with a loose bun. I've tried that, but I lay on it, I sweat on it, it gets gross, and it never works. I totally get you. Try this. Put it a little bit higher on your head, take it in a ponytail, twist it, wrap it around itself, and then put a hair tie on it. Okay, but the hair tie is gonna crimp it and leave a line in my hair. Then just wrap it less times so it's not as tight. For an old hair tie, you only need to tie it twice. Okay, you win. I can't think of anything else to complain about. What hair tie do I use? The coiled ones like Invisibobble are the best, but you can use any brand. Just make sure they're not really tight.
And especially when you tie it up to go to sleep, he said the best way to sleep is with your hair in a very loose bun, and he recommended the Invisibobble. this was on sale for $2 and you get 3. And I had literally gone to the hair section and packs of like 3 or 4 were $9. No, not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles of Saint Tropez tanning mousse was on sale, down from $42 to $6. I've actually never tried Saint Tropez and I was very curious about them, so this is perfect. That's all I got. Let's go to the bank and put what's left of my tip money into my bank account. It's literally pouring. It has been all freaking day, but I gotta bring the trash in. Okay, so this is the weight care from Royal Canin. Oh, does it smell good already? She's so excited. Okay, place. Oh my goodness. She does all of these tricks, trying to get me to, what did I ask? Place? Yes, smart girl. Okay, wait. Okay, Moch. Go ahead, try it. Okay, we have to talk about school. I don't think I've ever talked about what I do in school, really. Basically, I go to an advertising school, so it's not just a program that is meant for advertising, but it's the whole school. And then within the school, there are different programs that you can take for different jobs in advertising. I'm currently taking a portfolio program, meaning that all of my courses that I'm taking right now are meant to build my portfolio. Yeah, my teachers are all working professionals, which is really awesome because then I get like real life feedback and a look into what the industry is like right now, which is awesome. In terms of things that I have to tackle before next week, it's currently Thursday. I have a Dairy Farmers of Canada presentation that I have to pitch tomorrow. The Toronto Public Library write-up. We are presenting a couple of ideas for that class, for my photography class. Speaking of photography class, I have to do a comp image. Basically, the assignment is to take a photo of you and take a photo of something else and merge the photos together in Photoshop. So like, for example, my idea is to do me, like a mini me, in front of my camera, and I'm gonna be like this small and I'm gonna be directing people behind the camera, and in front of the camera is gonna be another mini me like posing or something. I have to read over and brainstorm for a bunch of competition briefs. This other art director in my program and I really want to enter at least one competition in this quarter, so we picked 4 briefs to look at. There are competitions, they put out these briefs for all these different clients. If you win, it's really, really helpful for your portfolio, so we want to do that. We're doing Disney, Duolingo, Green Thing, and Walkers for now. We're gonna see if we have any ideas for these, and then we're going to narrow it down to one and focus on that one, and then we'll submit for that brief. The most urgent thing right now is to tackle the Dairy Farmers of Canada pitch, so we're gonna start there. So let me tell you a little bit about the Dairy Farmers of Canada brief. Younger millennials and Gen Z are like the largest portion of people that are ambivalents or antagonists about dairy and dairy farming. In this situation, ambivalents appreciate dairy. They believe that it is good, but aren't convinced about its necessity. Many are neutral in that they have not changed their consumption habits, although they are starting to question it. They don't really think that it's the greatest thing ever. The target audience is basically people that are on the fence about consuming dairy. And the ask is that we give them the social license to consume dairy. So make them not feel bad, basically. Personally, I don't agree with it. I am part of the antagonists. Like, I feel like we don't need dairy. We could definitely go without it. This one's for class, of course. I can't really turn it down. The one thing about the assignment is that my professor asked us to make the pitch to only work on TikTok and dairy farmers of Canada. I have 4 insights and 2 ideas. To put cows on a farm to just produce milk for human consumption is to take away from the cows' lives. And I am ready to build my deck now. So I'm going to start with the cover page because that's always fun. Good morning. I just unboxed this stuff. Unfortunately, I was totally wrong. It was not really a steal. This sunscreen is actually 3 millimeters, not 50. I have been fooled. This vitamin C is huge. Ooh, comes with the dropper and the closed thingy. That smells good. That smells really familiar. So, yesterday, it snowed again. It rained, and then it was melting the snow, and then it snowed. It's so small. Did I just like waste a lot of money? Because like the thing is with sunscreen, you have to reapply it like literally all the time. Someone else is presenting right now. I'm like towards the bottom of the list. I'm getting really fucking nervous. I don't know. After like every presentation, there's feedback, and feedback has been harsh. And like every piece of feedback, I'm like, oh my god, did I do that right? What if this is completely a bust? Luckily, like, the extra judge isn't here, and my prof is just gonna like forward the winning presentations to her. So
these are dairy farming experts, and we're gonna call these people out to be truthful. And then the other thing I thought of, let's do this. There's only two more people after Nikita, and then we'll keep going. I'll play the song. I got it ready for you guys.
my insight was that cows have lives, and young millennials and Gen Z are
They do? You said cows have lives. I was like, what? They do?
Oh, listen. Okay, so the young millennial Gen Z are activists, but
You're breaking up, by the way. Is she breaking up for everyone?
Yeah.
can you hear me? Fuck my life. Like I was saying, they're activists. They don't think about it too much, but when they do, they feel guilty for consuming dairy sometimes. So they think about animals before humans had free reign, and to put cows on a farm solely to produce milk for human consumption would be to take away from the cows' lives. But on the Dairy Farmers of Canada website, it states that they only are milked for like an hour-ish a day. It only takes a few minutes to milk a cow, so how do they spend the rest of their day? The answer involves a lot of chewing, resting, and a little bit of socializing. So there's a video that's gonna load. So this is a video that came up on my For You page. It went viral. It has over, I think, like 4 million views, and it is a farmer interacting with her cow in a way that is not traditional to what we see most of the time.
So snow. The thing is, people want an annoying snow, another part of the series, but the problem is, I don't think it's possible. Guys, she's built different. Oh my god! What if you're like my little motorcycle? Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, so we get the point. Anyway, people are very invested in all of her different animals because she interacts with them differently and isn't showing the milking side of stuff. So when you were playing with her ears, a little bit of resistance, like she said, motorcycle cows, so on.
So Snow.
Okay, so how can we use this knowledge to help us on TikTok? TikTok has a reputation of being transparent, genuine, and the interesting videos go viral that don't have to be so polished and have this hierarchy like Instagram does. And we also need to see the cows' real lives and personalities. So you saw part of my presentation. My camera gave out again. Actually, it was the my memory card was full, so it just stopped recording. So you didn't get to see the rest of my presentation. But basically, my idea was called Other Than Milking. And so the insight was that people think that cows are locked up in the dark and all they do all day is produce milk, and that's horrible, and it is. But people don't know that they have full days to themselves, because milking, with the technology that we have in today's age, it only takes like 5 to 10 minutes. So milking actually doesn't take very much of their day. They have a whole day to live their cow lives. So what do? They socialize, they eat, they drink, they pamper themselves, they sleep, they rest, you know? And so my idea was to show everything else other than milking. And I was on TikTok looking for cow content that people were really loving. And in the end, the idea and my mock-ups and everything was just showing everything other than milking. Now, he did not like this. It's not that he didn't like it, it's that it wasn't clear. So he was saying like, so you're just like repurposing other people's material. I'm like, yes, but Dairy Farmers of Canada. But he's like, but that you're repurposing other people's material. So he's like, that doesn't make any sense, because if, as a consumer, if you were scrolling on TikTok and you just see like a cow being played with and then you see Dairy Farmers of Canada, like what does that mean? There's no connection there. So he said like, as a consumer, you wouldn't know what was going on, so you have to explain. A lot of people think that cows don't do anything but produce dairy for human consumption, but it's actually not true. They have another 23 hours of the day to do other cow things like socialize and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So I might come back and send him a new idea or have this one fixed up. I don't know, but it was a tough brief, not gonna lie. I feel like I didn't struggle with it, but I also didn't hit it on the mark, so I definitely struggled with it. Today is actually February 21st. It is Monday. It is family day. So I last spoke to you at the end of the week, last week on Friday. Tomorrow I have a rescheduled class, so I don't have class tomorrow. This next week is pretty messy. I'll show you me editing the composition photo with the DSLR, me as a director, and me posing. Because nobody's here right now, I'm about to shoot my comp photo. Just finished with the like director character. I was like sitting on this chair doing like flat and then 45 with my mom's glasses, acting as if I'm like directing something. And now I have to change and be like the character that's posing. So I'm gonna go change, I'll be right back. Hello, I am the model or posing character, whatever. The shoes are clean. So I'm just going to, oh my god, I can't even see the screen. I just have to pose head to toe, like that, somewhat. Okay. Oh, what do I do? Oh, my foot was cut off. Good job. I think that's a wrap up on our shoot today. As if it's a shoot. Here's your compensation, Moch. You get a treat, even though I'm not currently feeding you treats because you're overweight. Good job. Thank you for helping me out, and I'm sorry I wasn't playing with you earlier. She was like bringing me her rope and her ball and stuff, and she just wanted to play. And I was like, get out of my shot. Sorry. You wanna play now? It's currently 5:44 a.m. and I'm about to do my comp image, so I'm gonna work on it, set a fat time lapse. You'll see it. Okay, here we go.
My last name fits you better. When I'm with you, there's no pressure. I miss your worn out sweaters. Weather couldn't compromise our love. I spent too much time on us, and I think you got me stuck on loving. You can't function.
Currently on a 5-minute break between thinking of ideas. I'm so tired. One night of like bad sleep can just transfer over into the next day and the next day and the next day. I can't wait to like take a nap.
We'll see, let's see. I think I've fallen